Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to CF Monterrey versus Club León in Liga MX Apertura 2024 Jornada 17. CF Monterrey contra Club León en la Liga MX Último Jornada de la Apertura. Domingo Futbolero. We're back. How we doing, Nestor? Hey, sometimes I make bad calls. Don't mean I got zero ball knowledge. Sometimes we all make bad calls. Even I make bad calls. How's my Sunday going? Great. It's going amazing. Ate some good pizza. Watched Red Zone. Patriots won, shockingly. Steelers held on to win. Good. We're here for Domingo Futbolero. Of course, overall, first off, God did wake me up today, so all glory to God for that. But yeah, we've had a really good Sunday. Necaxa Atlas just ended 0-0. 0-0. Miami lost. I know. Nobody saw it coming. If you did, you're either an Atlanta fan or you're just against the grain and you're lucky that you were right. Nobody saw it coming. With that being said, here we go. Starting 11s are as follows for Monterrey León. Starting 11 in goal for Monterrey, we have Luis Cardenas. The back four, Gerardo Arteaga, Hector Moreno, Victor Guzman, and Edson Gutierrez. The midfield two is Fidel Ambris and Iker Fimbres. The front, the attacking midfield three, Lucas Ocampos. You have Oliver Torres, Sergio Canales, and Herman Berterame up top. How we doing, Rory? Fidel Ambris is playing his former team, by the way. That's interesting. Starting 11 for León in goal, we have Alfonso Blanco. The back four of Sebastian Santos, Jaime Barrero, Paul Belon, and Salvador Reyes. Yep, Salvador Reyes. The midfield, the center defensive midfielder, we have Jose David Ramirez. The midfield two of Diego Hernandez. And Angel Estrada. Front three, you have Steven Mendoza, Joel Alvarado, and Luciano Cabral. Barcelona got robbed. This is true. This is true. I will say that much. This is true. Review for this game once it's over. We have a couple of recap videos to start next week. Wednesday off. Thursday, we start the international break. Is this Guardado's last game? Yes, but he didn't start. He is doubtful. They say he's doubtful with a calf injury. Well, that's got to suck. What could be your last game? You're put out with a calf injury. Doesn't seem like he's on the bench. Interesting. Let me check the Club León on Google. See if that means he's out as well. Lineups, let's see. On the bench, he is not on the bench at all. He was not named on the bench at all. So his last game, he won't even get to play. Guardado is not even on the bench. His calf injury did keep him out. That is a horrible way to go out. Damn, that sucks. It's a horrible way to go out for Guardado. Horrible way. But let's look at the table. Going into this match, León is eliminated. No matter what, they are eliminated. Atlas, with that draw, saved themselves from getting knocked out by León. If León had won this game with a Atlas draw, they would have gotten through with a better goal differential. But when you only win 3 games all year, you get what you deserved. What did Bosa do? What did he do? I mean, I know when he wore the hat, but... Well, he was hurt. He is hurt. It's not like Spezza, who was healthy, scratched. He could have played. He does have a knock. I think Guardado would at least play a couple of minutes. Anyway, yeah. White jerseys for León. They are done, no matter what today. Oh, he got punished for that. So he got fined. Did he lose, though? No. The table is as follows. Well, let's start these 11s. Cardenas, Arteaga, Moreno, Guzman, Gutierrez, Fimbres, Ambris, Ocampos, Canales, Torres, Bertarame. How we doing, Adam? Looking at this table, we have one more game later tonight, Tijuana, Puebla, but Puebla will not make the playoffs. Tijuana can push themselves higher in the table in that game. Cesar Ramos is the referee tonight. The center ref is Cesar Ramos. So Tijuana playing Puebla, they can push themselves higher in the table. 29 points, they could get to 6th place. Or, well, 7th place. Unless Monterrey loses. Jesus Lopez. Jesus Lopez is the VAR referee. Lions playing the Texans tonight, yes. Start 11 for León. Blanco, Reyes, Belon, Barrero, Santos, Ramirez, Hernandez, Estrada, Cabral, Alvarado, Mendoza for León. Starting, but when it comes to the Apertura table as stands with 2 games to go, Cruz Azul top of the table, most points in a 17-game season, 42 points. Toluca 2nd place with 35 points. Tigres 3rd place with 34 points. Their season is finished. Well, they're in the playoffs, but they cannot gain any more points. Pumas 31 points, 4th place. Atletico San Luis 30 points, 5th place. Monterrey has 28 points in 6th place. They could get to 31 points. They could jump above San Luis if they win tonight. And if they win by 3, they could jump above Pumas with their 31 points. America, 27 points. They are in the repechaje. Tijuana, 26 points, 8th place. If Monterrey loses and Tijuana wins, Monterrey will be in the repechaje. Hey, you know what? Well, technically the Jets and Giants are still playing, but they have nothing to play for, but you got a point. How did Miami bottle at the defense? Exactly. Battle second. The AFC will be Steelers and Bills. I want the Steelers to win. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Bertarame changed his name on his jersey. Good pick. Toluca are better than Miami. Toluca are on better form than Miami. This is true. That has to carry through February or more. Wouldn't surprise me if it did. But America, Tijuana, Chivas, and Atlas are the teams in the play-in, the repechaje as we speak. That can change. And we're off. At BBVA Bancomer Stadium, the steel giant El Gigante de Acero. And a shot from Monterrey to start the game over the bar. But they're starting. They got to win this game if they want a higher level. They want to finish higher. Toluca would slap Miami 4-0 easily. Right now, I believe it. Nice. On to UDNA, yes. Domingo Futbolero. If Monterrey wins 3-0 or wins by 3 goals, they would be 4th place. They would be above Pumas in the table by goal differential if they win by 3. Let me look at their goals. Actually, if they win by 2, they'd still be above Pumas with goals scored. Equal on goal differential, but with goals scored. They would be equal on wins, but I think that's a deeper tiebreaker in Mexico. So MLS is the weird one. Shot wide by León. Dear God, how horrible that was. Offside anyway. How we doing? Here's a fun one tonight. You love to see it. NYCFC fans brought up most tickets at Citi Field. Citi Field is renovating the upper deck, and capacity is capped at 22,500 seats. Only team stopping us is Cruz Azul. For me, I think the final is going to be Toluca Cruz Azul. I think when we talk about Liga MX again in mid-December, the Liguilla final is going to be Cruz Azul versus Toluca. There's no way it's not. Okay, there is, but the form of these teams, I do not see a world where it's Cruz Azul versus Chivas or Cruz Azul versus Monterrey. I don't see it. Playing forward is Monterrey. Like I'd lean towards Toluca versus Cruz Azul. That would be such a good final, though. That would be so amazing to watch. I'd have fun with that one. That'd be fun. And we will watch the Liguilla final. We will cover both legs with the way the schedule goes. We will cover both legs. Just like last year. Cross in, Canales, header. Xolos will win. Not. Tonight, yeah, they will. Eagles have turned their season around. Well, good for them. The Cowboys are trash. I don't think there will be any teams that I root for I'm already predicted NYCFC in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, you just blew up the spot. It's probably going to be NYCFC though. I lean towards NYCFC, but hey, if you're here and you don't watch the predictions video, now you know. NYCFC to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll give you that one. Daniel blew up the spot. Cowboys lose again. America takes another W. The country of America takes another W. Got to make sure that's clear. We got to make sure that's clear. This week's been a pretty good week, might I add. Except for Forge in Miami. But Steelers won. Patriots won. Boca are losing 1-0 right now. They've got problems. Isn't Cantor's son a Boca fan? I think he is. If he's watching the game, he should be able to. 5th minute. Now, if he's just watching this, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, their team hasn't changed much. I'm so happy Gago is losing. What a mercenary. And it seems to me like, call me crazy, but he's going to LA. Playing forward. 5th minute. 0-0, settle. Beep, 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 beep. Flamengo or Brazilian Cup champions? Bocadad in Madrid. Oh yeah, that neutral site Libertadores final. That River won. Yeah. 2018. Shit, 6 years? Fifth minute. Nice. Wait, what belt do you think looks better? WWE Heavyweight Championship or the Undisputed Championship? Because Igloo as a cooler as a WWE belt. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship, like the new big gold, looks so much better. It's not perfect. It's not the old big gold, but you know what? The new big gold, it's better. It's better. It looks more like a championship belt instead of a toy. And it's a world title. It has the side plates, but it looks better. It's not the old big gold, but he went back. He went throwback, but it works. Shot saved. He went throwback, but it counts. Hurtado, Funes Mori, and Pabon. Aviles, Hurtado, Dorlan, Pabon, Funes Mori. El Tráfico's most likely going to happen. This playoff's been crazy. I mean, it should, but I feel like there'll be some crazy upset. Or it goes somewhat normal. Probably Orlando. Atlanta beating Orlando, probably. Header saved. That's an interesting question. Probably Billy Joel. Just to wow him of the fact that there's somebody who's almost 25 years old who loves his music and knows every song that he's made. I don't know if he expects that. I feel like that would be, like, I feel like he'd get a kick out of that, to be fair. That I feel like Billy Joel would get a kick out of that. That somebody who's damn near 25. I mean, we're at the point where I could basically just flip it. Who cares? We're at the point where I'm pretty much almost there anyway. I think he probably got a kick out of that. Like, loves all his songs, knows all his songs, even some of the B-sides and album cuts. I don't know if he'd expect that, frankly. So, probably, yeah, that's a good answer. I mean, Mike Leach is dead, so can't answer that. If it was dead or alive, well, Mike Leach, but that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. Who has the better season, Miami or Crew? Crew, for sure. The Crew had a better season. They won the Leagues Cup. They made the CCL final. They ran, I don't know if I should say ran down Miami, but, you know, they were tough. I think Columbus were more consistent until things ran out for them. What about Drake? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Besides, I don't think Drake would want to meet me. I'm a dude who's almost 25. I don't think he'd want to meet me. So, he's probably not interested. 10th minute. They not like us. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, that sounds awesome. I'd love to go there. That sounds awesome. Nice. Playing forward. Monterrey saved by Blanco. Playing forward. Saved. Oh, a chip. Is that going in off the post? Oh, no. León almost scored. Wow. Horrible defensive howler that almost goes in. Luckily, it hits the post. Yep. No red counties flipped blue. There were a lot of blue counties that flipped red. Which, the people who say, oh, Elon stole it through Starlink, that makes no sense to me. See, they're coping, one. But second of all, if Trump stole it through Starlink with the help of Elon, why would they care about growing his margins in places that he wouldn't win? He gained everywhere. The man got New Jersey within 5. Look at California. Why would you care about that? You would run up your margins in swing states if you were trying to steal it. Honestly, running up your margins and trying to steal it in places where you aren't going to win just looks greedy. That has to be real. I don't think he's that greedy. I don't think he's that dumb either. I don't think Trump is that dumb either. And I don't think he's that greedy. Besides, he wouldn't flip every swing state. Do you know how hard it is for a Republican to win Arizona and Nevada? Do you know how hard that is? That would be a little bit, the sniff test wouldn't equal there if it wasn't real. Point being is liberals are coping on TikTok. They're starting conspiracy theories because they're mad. Of course. It's funny how the people who were mad at the Republicans denying the election are now denying the election. You bunch of hypocrites. But then again, isn't that what the left is? If you disagree with them, they will eat you. If you agree with them, they work with you. If you disagree with them, even on one point, they will eat you alive. You have to completely agree with their worldview or be persona non grata. So, there you go. Oh. Go and buy an iPhone. That shit comes out to a little bit more than $1,300 for my mom. Yeah, iPhones are a little bit too expensive. Either way. As people have a common sense brain. The left don't. The left doesn't. Nevada gets a shout out. If that happens, I'm gonna laugh at liberals just twisting themselves into a pretzel, being like, "But it's okay when we do it," which I mean they already sort of did. Like comparing 2020 to January 6th. I wouldn't hold it against them if they don't. I wouldn't hold it out of the realm possibility that they would. This is true. But I'm talking about more the people who follow. Right? They're saying like, "Oh, you can't question 2020. That's wrong." When things did look sort of bullshitty. Let's just call it what it is. I didn't say it was totally, but things looked bullshitty at points. But when you hear Joe Rogan say, hey, Elon knew the results 4 hours before because of Starlink or whatever, and you're like, oh, that must mean Trump stole it through Elon. So now you're denying it, and it's okay for you to do that? Oh, but you also denied it in 2016 when the Russians saying Russian collusion. So you could deny it, and yours is a lot more flimsy than, okay. th minute. th minute. You think Joe Rogan left? I didn't say Joe Rogan was left. Well, Joe Rogan, he has liberal leanings, or he has more left-leaning leanings, but he's more libertarian, but he does have left-leaning beliefs. But he's never been painted that way. Like, they hate Joe Rogan for some reason. I don't know why. Well, even before this. No, you're probably going to lose. Exactly. Saved. Joe Rogan supports shrooms. And personally, I think all drugs should be decriminalized and marijuana should be legalized. There's a difference. Like, if somebody's using a drug, they shouldn't go to jail for it. Now, if you're trying to transport drugs and traffic drugs, that's still a crime, especially if it has fentanyl in it. Fentanyl's the only thing that should be illegal as a drug. Fentanyl is one of the worst things to hit our streets, or where drugs are cut with fentanyl or whatever. That's even worse. Now, there is a medical usage for fentanyl, but I'm not saying completely no. But make sure that it's locked away, lock and key, for medical reasons. And only for medical reasons. But shrooms itself, DMT, what? No? No? NYCFC. NYCFC. Yeah, that was a howler. That was a howler. I'm like, France, Canada. It should have been. I don't know how I screwed that one up. Frankly, that was a howler. It's like trying to save the ball and it just falls out of your hands. It's bad. 0-0. Shot blocked away. Are we seriously going to get another LA versus New York final? Probably. I just hope it's Galaxy NYCFC. You know, some Rayados fans didn't want to qualify because they faced Chivas in the play-in. They have 999 losses, Liga MX, meaning their 1,000th loss would potentially be against Chivas. Now, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. Very funny. Okay. I don't know if that'll happen. You picked the Charlotte Hornets? Oh, Lord. I hope the odds were great, because okay. The Charlotte Hornets. Okay. That's something. That is something. That is something, sir. Well, I just said decriminalized, yeah? A person uses it personally, decriminalized. They don't go to jail. I feel like it'll happen. I feel like Atlanta will beat Orlando, to be fair. Not sure if I go for NYCFC or LAFC. Find people on both sides. Love Bouanga, but respect NYCFC a lot. Costa ain't on LAFC anymore, so Kellen Acosta. I'm like, okay. I don't know what I was thinking. MJ doesn't own the Hornets. I still think he does. It'll be interesting. It's close so far. The Warriors are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're beating them third quarter by at least 15 points. Okay. Isn't Oklahoma supposed to be better, though, at this point? León playing Ford. Aren't they supposed to be better at this point? I mean, Shy might try to go to MLS Cup if one of the LA teams makes it. Now the entire rest of the playoffs runs through LA, theoretically. Yep. It'll go to LA, Bank of California Stadium if... Still 0-0, 0-0. I think either LA will come out of the West. I'm backing the Galaxy because they've been more convincing. I agree. In fact, Minnesota, Orlando are tied on points. I don't know who has the tiebreaker, but that might decide home field. I don't think either of them are going to go to the final, so that's on them. Imagine Seattle Sounders go on a Cinderella run to MLS Cup. I will smash my head into a wall. I will smash my head into a wall if they do that. Hell no. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. 2024 has been a pretty damn good year, all things considered. I swear to God, if the Sounders go on a run to MLS Cup, I will smash my head into a wall. Hell no. Hell no. I hope Atlanta smacks them. I hope New York City smacks them. I mean, New York City's been used to beating Cascadia teams in Cascadia during MLS Cup. I'd do it again if I were you. I would do it again if I were you. '25th minute. Nice. 25th minute, 0-0, settle. Texans touchdown. Shit. Shot over the bar. The Lions will come back. It doesn't matter. The Steelers won. The Steelers and Patriots won. It doesn't matter. Bucks lost, but Imagine 70K fans at CenturyLink for MLS Cup. Well, it's happened before. Looks like Orlando has tiebreaker on goals scored. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense. Tiebreaker's about 1 goal. Cross in, header. Playing forward. Cleared away. Still 0-0. Settle. Monterrey is... They've definitely been sloppy. In through. Goes down. Berterame. No penalty. It's going to be offside. Go to the net. Both teams have been sloppy. I can see San Luis winning the Liga MX, don't you think? No. Are they named Cruz Azul or Toluca? No. No, I don't. Not this season. No. I mean, anything can happen, but let's see here. The 5th place team beating Cruz Azul, who's been a running train, a runaway train, which, funnily enough, I think that's one of their, mascots. Train. They are a train. And you think San Luis will beat them. Toluca, they've been good. They're better than San Luis by 5 points. Tigres, okay, they could beat Tigres. I could see that. Over 2 legs. Pumas, possible. But they'd have to, let's see here. Okay, so we got Cruz Azul versus the worst, the 8-seeded team, which is I think it's America versus Atlas and Tijuana versus Chivas. Tijuana beats, well, no, it would be 1,001. Either way, they're in. America beats Atlas. I'd say Tijuana beats Chivas. So, America. So, I guess Atlas would be out against Chivas. Or is it 7, 8, 9, 10? Either way. Or is it 7, 8, 9, 10? Either way. Cruz Azul, Toluca are going to be in the final. I'd say they face each other. Frankly. 28th minute, 0-0. Congratulations. 1-1, Cruz Azul. And they still got the most points. Nice. Cool. But I say the finals, Toluca, Cruz Azul, which would be amazing to watch. But we got to see if it happens. 29th minute. Does that deserve it? Saw Cincinnati are nearing club record signing for striker Toga, international from Belgium, 15 million. Belgian league, 15 million. Kevin Danke. Togo international. Cross in. Kevin Danke. How do you make an egg roll? You push it. You fry it. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. How we doing, Mile High? Yeah, that game sucked. I was kind of hoping the Broncos would kick that field goal. I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to get afraid Mahomes is actually going to go undefeated. Do something Tom Brady never did. I am not rooting for the Chiefs if they make the frickin'... It was a joke. I know, but it didn't even make sense anyway. Save. It legit didn't even make sense. Cardenas rolls it forward. You're going to watch Tyson versus Jake Paul? No, I've got international break games to do. Well, it's on Sunday. If it's on Sunday, I'm watching the Grey Cup. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Tyson versus Paul. It's on November 15th. November 15th. I got a Nations League games to do. And it's a goal for Monterrey. Gutierrez scores. Yeah, I got Nations League games to do, so no. Gutierrez scores for Monterrey. 30 minutes in. Gol de Monterrey. 1-0. Nice. They finally scored. It took them a long time. They need to score another goal to be above Pumas. Gutierrez. Rayados 1-0. I got Nations League games to do, so now I won't be watching Tyson versus Paul, but I'll see the highlights, maybe. See how it played. Ball crossed in. Headed down. Falls back to the top of the box. Gutierrez, golazo! Near post. Beautiful goal. Yes, I think they're finished. Thursday. Jamaica versus USA live RSR. Thursday. 2 recap videos on Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday's a day off. USA versus Jamaica on Thursday. Canada versus Suriname versus Canada on Friday. Saturday's a day off. Sunday, I'm considering going live for the Grey Cup, the CFL championship game for the Argos versus Bombers. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, we said that at the start. Gutierrez scores, 32nd minute. Edson Gutierrez. I think I may be live for the Grey Cup on Sunday because there's nothing for me to do on Sunday, on the upcoming Sunday. So it is a Sunday night football, but not a Domingo Futbolero. I'll be watching the Grey Cup. The question is, will I go live for it? One 0 1-0. Does Canada come out with a roster? Yes. Yes, let me go and find it. Shouldn't be far. Here we go. Canada soccer, boom. Shouldn't be far away. Oh, Bombito started for Nice. Jonathan Davis started for Lille today. Played each other. Nice. Here we go. For the Nations League, got Ali Ahmed, Theo Bair, Tejan Buchanan, Moise Bombito, Mathieu Chouanier, Maxime Crepeau, Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies, Stephen Eustachio, Junior Hoylett, Alistair Johnston, Jamie Knight, LaBelle, Ishmael Kone, Kyle Laren, Richie Larea, Kamal Miller, Tani Aluashe, Jonathan Osorio, Jacob Schaffelberg, Segor, Jonathan Sawa, Dane St. Clair, Joel Waterman for Canada. Nice. Vasquez is going to be out for Mexico during the Honduras games. Well, see how it goes. It's probably a SmackDown belt, right? Naomi. Yeah, I agree with that. 34th minute, 1-0. LAFC versus Orlando final? Probably not. Probably NYCFC. There we land. They never will. I hate to tell you, they never will. They're going to keep dealing with their donors. They're going to keep leaning towards the donors. It's just the way it is. They'll never listen. They never will. People are hating on Pochettino's roster picks. Naomi. I don't know. Probably tag titles. He'll find a way to win the tag titles again. I don't know if he'll win a singles title. He won't win the IC title. Why would he take it off Braun Breaker? I don't think they'd have him take off the U.S. title off LA Knight. Probably tag titles saved. Or NXT North American Championship. Maybe he'll pop up in NXT and put somebody over. I don't know. I remember when we played Monterrey, the Club World Cup, I was expecting cakewalk, but they were so impressive. Needed a last-minute goal to win 2-1. Yeah, that was a really good game. I was proud of Monterrey when that was played. I was proud of them. I didn't expect them to be as close as they were, but that was a very good game. Very, very good game. Exactly. And besides, I think probably R-Truth's best chance is going to be a tag title champion again or going to NXT and winning the North American title. And putting somebody over. I have no idea. I mean, the one thing, well, nobody wants to go to an Angels game anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the Angels anymore. So, I have no idea. I don't know much about LA. I don't know much about LA, to be fair, or Orange County. Still's going to get more expensive. R-Truth's one of the people I look up to. Nice. That's a good person to look up to. He's a good guy, hard worker. Always found his own way. R-Truth, I respect him wholeheartedly. I respect R-Truth. 100%. He's a tough guy. He's a very tough guy, good worker. Always found his way around. Respect. Definitely bring in the Lakers jersey. 38th minute. Even Edge, who had most of his title reigns, half his reigns were meaningless, and Vince's reasoning was, let's spice things up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Especially like that John Cena versus Edge feud. Both Edge's WWE title reigns were frankly trash. And John Cena ended them pretty quickly. But even John Cena had a couple of those reigns where it's like, oh, swerve. Batista beats him after Elimination Chamber. Didn't even have a Money in the Bank. He just cashed in. And then he won it back at WrestleMania. 38th minute. Yep. Europe, the Club World Cup isn't well respected as we win it every year, but I remember being so excited when we won it as we never been world champs before. You get that gold badge. Yeah, and Liverpool could barely wear it. They only could wear it outside the Premier League except for one match. And then Chelsea got to wear it all the time. And the thing is when Chelsea won the Club World Cup, they got to wear it all the time until they lost it. I felt sorry for y'all. I won't lie. I wonder if Don Garber would let an MLS team not name Miami wear the Club World Cup badge or Intercontinental Cup badge if they were so to wear it or win it, that it wasn't Miami. I wonder if he would. City still wear it now. Yeah, City does too. I wonder if they'll get to wear it through next summer though. Has Daniels outperformed Williams? Yes. I mean, Jaden Daniels is amazing. I was wrong about Jaden Daniels. I'll throw my hands up and say that I was wrong about him. He's amazing at the NFL level. He is amazing. He is amazing at the NFL level, for sure. I was wrong about him. I always thought Caleb was kind of mid, but Jaden Daniels, amazing. He's definitely outperformed my expectations. And he did play well today against the Steelers. I was also wrong about Drake May. I was. Yes. My question is does the Intercontinental Cup take the World Cup patch off of Man City? Or does the Club World Cup take the patch off? Probably. I was wrong about Drake May as well. I'm glad. The Patriots don't suck because of Drake. They suck because they suck. They suck because they suck. But if there's a good wide receiver, we pick top 3 again, we can get a good wide receiver. Or, honestly, if there is a very good offensive line, no, you can sign a good offensive lineman. No. Wait, does that mean, hold on. Shador's going number 1, point blank. Ooh, man, what if number 2 needed a quarterback more and we were like number 3? We could get Travis Hunter. New England could get Travis Hunter. I just realized, oh shit, they beat Chicago though. That's not good. Lose out. Forget it. Lose out. I want Travis Hunter. Lose out. Do I really care? No, I'm just mad I'm losing views. Really, the only thing I'm mad about is I'm losing views for the rest of the year, except for the Al Ali games. I don't know. Sam Darnold might make him surplus to requirements. 42nd minute, 1-0. I'm happy with the result. Chelsea deserved a draw, I think. We deserved a draw. So, I mean, I was happy with the result. I think Chelsea did sort of sandbag it at times, but Arsenal weren't that good either. Like, the big guys didn't show up at all. I don't know. Well, it depends if the Steelers keep Russ. If they keep him, I mean, I keep Justin Fields too as a backup. Russ ain't going to be around much longer. Like, he's going to retire at some point. I don't think he's going to play another 6-7 years with the Steelers, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. If he keeps playing like this, I'm happy for him. And honestly, it's good for the Steelers, but Justin Fields is pretty damn good as well. So, we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. 44th minute, 1-0. But whatever's good for the Steelers, is good in my book. I want them to do good. Interesting. Saved. 44th minute. Now, I hope a certain somebody's rooting for the Argos next Sunday during the Grey Cup like I've been rooting for the Steelers, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But saved. Playing forward. Oh, nice tackle. Here come Monterrey. Could they score a second before the half? '45th minute. How much stoppage time? Should know pretty soon. They've not put up stoppage time yet. Up the top. Saved. 2 minutes. So we're almost halfway through stoppage time. Probably going to go to the Red Bull NYCFC game. Well, I would expect that. It's a playoff game, and you're a Red Bulls fan. I'm down with that, yeah. Playing forward. Shot! Wide. Monterrey is 5th place now with this win. They need another goal. Tickets are about $100 per person. Crazy. Okay, fair. 47th minute. That is something. I won't lie. That is something. And it's halftime. 1-0. Yeah, I agree with that. With a champion shirt. Oh, by the way, with a champion shirt, Isaiah, in front of Dodger Stadium with a champion shirt. That game changer shirt. Come on now. Halftime, it's 1-0 for Monterrey. 1-0 esta noche. Miro tiempo. 1-0. Oddly enough, both are close to each other. Bringing the shirt for real. Nice. Probably should buy a Teoscar jersey while you're there. If it was me, I would. If it was me, I would. It's going to be huge. I'd buy a Teoscar jersey if I was going to LA. Even if he came back to the Toronto Blue Jays. I still like Teoscar anyway. I mean, I'll collect jerseys anyway, so I have no problem collecting a Dodgers jersey. Take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. 1-0. Back for the stats, the half. 10-7 for the Lions, or for the Texans against the Lions. All right, stats of the half. 54% possession to 46% possession. 13 shots to 5. 5 shots on goal to 2. 199 accurate passes, 82% to 175, 83%. 4 fouls to 4. 5 corners to 2. 13 shots to 5. 5 shots on goal to 2, or 5 shots off goal to 2. 5 shots on goal to 2, so it's basically half and half. We got 242 passes to 210 passes, 82% pass accuracy to 83% pass accuracy, 7 throws to 3, 1 offside to 2, 1 yellow card to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1-0 at the half, 1-0 esta noche for Monterrey. Very, what's the word? I would say shaky first half, very sloppy first half. Monterrey were slightly the better team. They have the leading goal. They've got a moment for them. I think they've been better attacking-wise, but it's been definitely a sloppy half for both ends. When it comes to it for León, they've had chances because of Monterrey giving up howlers in defense, or giving up howler of situations in defense, but they have not given up any goals. León's probably unlucky not to have scored, and Monterrey's probably lucky they're leading. Nah, I can't believe it. Serie A looking intense after 12 games. Napoli on 26. Atalanta, Fiorentina, Lazio, Inter on 25. Juve on 24. Well, I mean, it's not the first time Antonio Conte's taken a 10th place team to being at top of the league a year after they were 10th place. It's not the first time. I've seen him do this before. Doesn't feel weird at all. It's crazy. He could do it twice. Champion, 10th place champion. With 2 different managers. And guess what? Conte's that second one. Very interesting to say. Very interesting. So, we'll see how it goes, but it's pretty crazy. Plus, Napoli don't have Europe. Exactly like Chelsea when they were 10th and then finished 10th and then were champions the next year. It's very similar. It's very, very similar. So, there you go. But we'll wait for the second half to start. Nice. Monterrey leading. If they score another goal, they'll be above Pumas in the final table. Even without a goal differential lead, they would still have more goals scored. They win by 3. It's clear. Strange league, Italy, because it's only the big 3 who have a significant number of titles. I mean, it's like the Premier League, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea, United, Arsenal, City. Well, City basically, City changed it. I guess it's the big 4. Leicester has 1. Arsenal has 3. United has a lot of them. Chelsea has... So I guess that there are more teams in England who are better. Liverpool has 1. They may have 2 at the end of the season. I'm on about in history. Oh, the whole time. Because Serie A has always been Serie A. The Prem has only been the Prem since 1992. 32 years, but that's not a lot of time. Red Bulls got swept by NYC during the regular season. Their last visit to Queens ended 2-1 loss. Yep. I think NYCFC should be able to do it. Of course, Liverpool has way more First Division titles, but Premier League titles, they only have 1. one of their 19 first division titles is the Prem. 19. Could be 2 of 20, but that's still like, what, 2/10? I'm okay at fractions. I can kind of do fractions. Lol. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. Yeah, I think those are the right numbers. Second half about to start. So, Man United 20, Liverpool 19, Arsenal 13, Man City 10, Everton 9, Villa 7, Chelsea, Sunderland 6. The list goes on. Yep. I can see why United doesn't want Liverpool to win the league this year. I can totally see why. I don't think they'll mind. What are your thoughts on FIFA complaining before the election another Trump presidency would be bad for FIFA, and FIFA saying they didn't want Trump as president again because of that, but then they go to meet with Trump, congratulate Trump on the win, give Trump his own football jersey, take a picture with him. Well, the jersey was back in 2018, but yes, Infantino instantly, as soon as Fox called it, he didn't even wait. As soon as Fox called it, he congratulated Trump. He didn't even wait for MSNBC or CNN or any other ones to call it. He did it as soon as Fox called it, which had it first. Fox had it first, and he instantly congratulated President Trump. It's just like everything else. It's like it's like everything else. But it's funny how they're like, oh, we're going crap on him, but as soon as he wins, congratulations, Mr. President. Congratulations, Mr. President-elect. Okay. So, did you really care? I can't wait. Like, I legit can't wait to see Trump give out the World Cup. I don't know why, but that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Very interesting. 13-7 Texans. Fairbairn hits it from 56 yards. Either on his end or the player's end. It could be interesting. We'll find out, though. I was so happy when Atlanta United beat Miami. I was just surprised. Substitutions. León's making a sub. 15 for 8. That is Cabral. Cabral is off for Edgar Guerra. Cabral's off for Guerra. Well, thank you. Thank you. Players are on. We'll see how the second half goes. Monterrey, they need to score another goal to be above Pumas. But they look like they'll win the game. But then you also have the situation of they might draw. I'm surprised they didn't add 12 minutes of time. Well, I'm surprised they didn't either, but how we doing, Connor? I'm surprised it wasn't like infinite. It's just like until Messi scores or until Miami scores. I'm surprised they didn't do that. 24 clubs in total have been champions in England, the most number of different champions in all of football. True. Now, I will say this about Miami or the game last night. Miami were definitely, I would say, the reffing was fair. The reffing was very fair. Some things that could have been overturned, like the goals by Atlanta, that could have been overturned and chopped off, they didn't do it. They didn't give any BS penalties. They didn't help Miami at all. It was a fair game, which is what shocked me the most. Like, it was a fair game. It was a fair game. You know, way back in the day, Trump did a FA Cup draw with the English people. He pulled the number for the teams. It was cool. Wouldn't be unusual for him. Trump also said he played football in school. And his son also played. Barron also played the DC Academy. He wasn't too special, though. He's way too lanky to play midfield. He was way too lanky to play center back. I guess he couldn't play goalkeeper. Could have been a Peter Crouch, though. I think Barron was already already too tall back then to play football. Like, he definitely is now. Just imagine like a 6'8". Just imagine like a 6'8" striker just bearing down on you. Damn near 7 feet tall. We ain't seen that since Peter Crouch. Like, shit, if Barron was still playing, I would hope he's in MLS. I would start him at striker. Screw it, you know? Can't be worse than Prince Owusu. Dude's damn near 7 feet tall. Can't be worse than Prince Owusu. That's a save, or that's cleared. I'm guessing since Leagues Cup is going to happen next year, different format, that means MLS will have to play through the Gold Cup and Club World Cup. Maybe it doesn't, though. If it's a weekly, midweek situation, no. From August to December, if it's midweek, no. Maybe it makes it easier for them to actually have international breaks, or at least for the first half of the season. 47th minute, 1-0 Monterrey. They're playing forward. How shit is my team León playing? It's been a shaky game. They've had their chances. They just couldn't put them away. Monterrey's definitely been sloppy at the back, especially early on in the game. I wouldn't say León's been crap. A 1-0 result is flattering, so to speak, because Monterrey has been better. But León defensively has been tough, and León's probably unlucky to be down, considering there have been some sloppy moments at the back for Monterrey that León could have capitalized on. But, I mean, all things considered, it could be worse. All things considered, it could be worse. Probably. Fun fact, but in Portugal, only twice in history has the league not been won by Porto, Sporting, or Benfica. Belenenses in 46 and Boavista in 2001. Yep. Yeah. Portugal is pretty damn obvious. I'd love to go on a foodie tour. I'd love to go on a big back tour. Anywhere, frankly. Like, I would love to pull a Guy Fieri, frankly. I don't know if pull a Adam Richmond would be more correct. I really don't know if I want to do all those food challenges. Like, the big, like, meal challenges, like man versus food. But definitely pulling a Guy Fieri that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Probably across the world, not just across the country. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. Love to do that. LA Galaxy. As long as LA's there, he's probably a little bit okay. Well, y'all were out anyway. You're eliminated anyway. So what's the point? Like, I mean, I know how you feel. I mean, Toronto's games have been lost causes late in the season for a couple of years now, and I still watched them. Is it fun? No. Have I done it? Yes. Damn. Buffalo meatball mac and cheese pizza, vodka sauce pizza from Nona's 1977 in Queens would go hard. Braga came pretty close in 2014. Yeah. Chopped cheese the Aki way. Sure. What about Eastern Conference? NYCFC. I just think he wants an LA team in the final. It doesn't matter to him who. I mean, Galaxy, you have the history. LAFC, you have the nice, shiny new toy, or the somewhat shiny new toy. Within the city, yeah, shiny new toy. Across the league, still shiny. Not so new, but still a shiny toy. 51st minute. NYCFC. Like, he probably would want NYCFC versus one of the LA teams at this point, for sure. It's probably like the best thing he could get. Personally, though, hear me out here. I want Atlanta in the MLS Cup final. Not because I have any hope of them beating an LA team, but I would love the story of Atlanta making the MLS Cup final. I mean, they did beat the best team in MLS history. I don't believe that. That's what they say. Toronto 2017 still the best team in MLS history. But if they beat the best team in MLS history, who's to say? They should be able to beat Orlando and NY, one of the New York teams. Then you got Galaxy or LAFC, and they aren't the best team in MLS history. They're good, but who's to say, right? It would be interesting. And it's only a 90-minute, well, plus extra time game. Who's to say? You know, I'd like to see Atlanta do it. Last team in, no question. Like, they were the last team in the playoffs for everybody. All 18 teams, both conferences, they were the last team in. And if they made MLS Cup, that would be crazy. And if they won it, it'd be even crazier. That's how they win their second star. They've been closer as a better team. Yeah, damn right. I don't care if Miami has the points record. Did they win the MLS Cup? No? Okay. Did they win anything else than the Shield? No? Okay. You got to win the big thing before you say you're the best team in MLS history. I don't care if you have the points record. 53rd minute. Habs play Sabres very early tomorrow at 9:30. 9:30 a.m. on a Monday? What? They can't be in Europe, can they? That makes no sense. 9:30 a.m. on a Monday? Okay, no. That's Pacific time, so it's more like 11 a.m. More like 11:30 a.m. Still, that's early, though. 11:30 a.m. for me. 12:30 midday for Buffalo. Not this year, though, because of the holiday. Well, it's still Monday, though. Oh, yeah, true, but it's still Monday, though. Personally glad Liverpool aren't in it so we can rest up ahead of 25-26 Veterans Day. They didn't. I think it's for the memes or for the vibes. It's like, oh, In-N-Out's from LA. I get to go to the one where, you know, it started. It's like for the meaning of it. 54th minute, 1-0. So no, you're not. Where were we again? Rayados, I think they'll get out of their group. Round of 16 loss. Rayados look good right now. They look good right now. León, losing the group stage. Pachuca, if they León or Pachuca, group stage elimination. Columbus, they'll get out of their group. Round of 16 elimination. Miami, they'll get out of their group and get no era penaled in the round of 16. No head up penaled in the round of 16, probably. Yep, that was awesome. Hey, that TFC team almost got eliminated. So Miami did, though. Player getting stretchered off for Monterrey. 16-7 Texans. Got Seattle. Seattle, for some reason, they'll get out of their group, but lose in the round of 16. I don't think CONCACAF will do that well at the Club World Cup this upcoming year. When the CONCACAF Champions Cup changes the group stage. That a group stage in 2008 was the first time the group stage happened, and it stopped happening in 2018. 55th minute, 1-0 for Monterrey. I believe it'll be Atlanta United versus Red Bulls. The conference finals will be Red Bulls versus LA Galaxy, a rivalry between two original teams. If Red Bulls... No, Columbus might be in it because Pachuca and León are owned by the same group. Grupo Pachuca owns León and Pachuca. One of them can't go to the Club World Cup. Columbus is the highest-ranked CONCACAF team. If that is so the case, Columbus would replace the one who can't go. You can still go if the FIFA rules applied as such to where one of León or Pachuca cannot go to the Club World Cup because they're both owned by Grupo Pachuca. Other Red Bull team in the Americas is Bragantino. Yep. Not too good, though. 58th minute. Chicken and noodles tonight. FIFA have already confirmed all spots have been confirmed besides Botafogo, Atletico, MG. Who should be the Senate Majority Leader for the GOP, in my opinion? Rick Scott of Florida. Rick Scott of Florida. Noodles ain't bad, though. Rick Scott of Florida should be the Senate Majority Leader, who I endorse for it. John Cornyn? Nope. Who else was? John Cornyn was also one of the nominees. No, I don't want him. He's a Mitch McConnell pick. No. What's your thoughts on Chelsea 1-1 Arsenal? I think it was a fair result. I think Chelsea got what they deserved out of it. Arsenal, both teams didn't play too well. Top of the box. Monterrey going for it. Shot saved. '60th minute. Liverpool fan, it was lovely viewing. DeSantis and Rubio back Scott. Yep. Corner for León. Crossed in. '61st minute. Yep, Elon did too. Because Rick Scott is the one who leans more towards Trump. I don't want a neocon being the majority leader who disagrees. I don't want a majority leader who can hurt the agenda. I don't want a majority leader who's going to be like Mitch McConnell and throw up roadblocks towards the agenda, especially with the 2 years where they'll probably have a trifecta. It may not matter in 2026. It may not matter, but for now, I want a guy who won't throw up roadblocks. Thune and Cornyn will throw up roadblocks just like Mitch McConnell would have. So that's my opinion there. It's just like Trump not having Mike Pompeo in his cabinet. He can't control that. Or Nikki Haley. You don't want that. You don't want that. He can control the cabinet, of course, but Pompeo and Haley will have nothing to do with it. Good. Good. Vivek Ramaswamy. Shot, goal. León ties the game up. It's 1-1. Through the legs. Through the legs. Wow. Goal for León, 1-1. Steven Mendoza scores. '63rd minute. 1-1. But Vivek. Easy. It's probably going to be Vance, but Vivek. If he runs in the primary, I'm voting Vivek in the primary. We'll see what happens for the general in 28, but Vivek. I'll throw everything behind Vivek Ramaswamy. Everything. For sure. Everything behind Vivek. I still don't trust J.D. Vance as far as I could throw him, frankly. He's like Ron DeSantis. I couldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. To be fair. Vivek, I can. JD, no. '65th minute. I mean, yeah, JD will be better for sure, but I think Vivek would have been even more, would have been even better as a VP, but I still feel like he'll run for the nomination in 2028. Yeah, I knew about that. Blocked away. I still think it'll be an open primary in 2028. Semi-open primary. Open primary for both sides, but I believe so. If Trump had to have an open primary in 2024, I think we're going to have an open primary in 2028. So. Man, I'd love to see Vivek versus J.B. Pritzker in 2028. I hate J.B. Pritzker's guts. I want to see him get blown out by Vivek. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I hate J.B. Pritzker's guts. The only good thing he did was legalize marijuana. Well, and sports betting. Two things. Sports betting and marijuana. That's all he did. United swooping in for Nkunku. What the hell? There's no way. That makes no sense. Okay. Why would you get rid of him? Why would Chelsea get rid of him? That makes no sense. Especially in January. The dude's carrying through Conference League. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. None. They still play pretty well in the Prem as well. What the hell? Shot. What a save. There's no way. There's no way. That's dumb. That is absolutely dumb. To a rival, no less. What are you doing? To a rival, no less. That's crazy. That is crazy. Out of their mind. That makes no sense. 1-1, 68th minute. Enzo Maresca is still trusting Mudryk. Yeah, but Nkunku's more of a 10. So, false 9, 10. He's not on the wing, per se. So, that doesn't change anything. Perhaps. But, Mudryk is starting to come along. I won't lie. He's played well at the Conference League as well. He's starting to come along, but he's got to do it in the Prem. But he's building his confidence. So, L'Équipe, that news outlet can be wrong some of the time. It's wrong a lot. Like, L'Équipe, swear to God, it pisses me off. L'Équipe pisses me off. Anytime I read something from it, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's as much of a rag sheet. Oh, I don't know. Where do I want to go with that one? I don't know. L'Équipe's news is fake as MSNBC's. Playing forward, 69th minute. 1-1. MSNBC and CNN off limits for me since 2020. So this ain't new. Okay. Felt like it was new. Ground News got way better sources. Yeah. I think that's the one that Red Eagle puts over. I think. So. Has put over. Barcelona without Yamal, without the 17-year-old, they struggled to score from open play, and the front three are ghosting. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. 70th minute, playing forward. They'll tell you if they're biased and how much left, right, and center are actually covering the story. Yep. Yep. That's the one. Oh, did anybody see the leak of the Galaxy away kit for next year? Like the purple and the pink, like the Aurora Sky kit? Oh, if that's true, I like it. Let me tell you, if that's true, if that's the actual LA Galaxy away kit, I like it. I really do. Mbappe, they don't need him at Madrid. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Playing forwards Monterrey. Oh! Penalty! 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 Penalty para Rayados! Oh, no. Or is it? No, he got hit. No, he got tackled. I think that is. It is. No, Campos got a yellow card. For what reason? They must have called him a dive. No, it's going to be a free kick. It's the other way. He got tackled straight up. No, he got tackled straight up. I mean, he got tackled straight up. That's not a dive. He got tackled. Like, I don't know how exactly. There was contact there. All right. I think it should be a penalty. Bring Adam back. I mean, that should be checked. We're going to VAR. We are going to VAR. Penalty. Right? It's got to be possible penalty. 74th minute. It's not possible. It can't be possible red. It's got to be a possible. He's back. Okay, good. Just making sure. I didn't see anything different. Penal a favor de Monterrey. Yeah, it's going to be for a penalty. Guys ever use Sports Bay? No. Stream East. Stream East. Will Luis Suarez leave Miami or is he going to stay? He's staying at Miami. He's staying at Miami. I don't see why he would leave. Now, the question is, man, has anybody... He hasn't cried too much about the match last night, but Jordi Alba's cried. Like, that man is crying heavily. Like, he's mad. Jordi Alba ain't happy about last night. Penal a favor de Monterrey. Penalty para Monterrey. No yellow card for Ocampos. No yellow card for Ocampos. No yellow card. It is a penalty. Jordi Alba's a bitch for his statements. Yes, he is. That was a total tackle. So there is a penalty for Monterrey. They could take the lead here. And same applies. If they score, they need another goal later to be above Pumas. Penalty, Ocampos to take. Lucas Ocampos. No, Sergio Canales to take. Sergio Canales. It's going to be Kromashki, as it should be. I was going... If I got the Dolphins colorway, it would have been Kromashki. For me, it would have been Kromashki. Or I guess... No, Kromashki. Or Campana. If I knew Ian Fry would play again, I'd get his jersey, because at this point... Canales. I wonder if he gets any percentage of the jerseys. Canales to take the penalty. Shot, top bins. Goal. Goal de Monterrey. Sergio Canales, penalty. (2-1) Monterrey. 2-1. 76th minute. (2-1) Monterrey. Top bins for Sergio Canales. Just smashed it top bins. Boom. 23-7. Think about sports pay. There's a trick to it. 23-7 Texans. Yellow card. Yellow card for León. Bounce back game for Houston. Yep. '78th minute. Already a yellow card. To be honest, Miami should be a favorite to win MLS Cup next year. They should have a lot of fixture congestion as well. That should not make them a favorite, though. Like, fixture congestion should make them less of a favorite, not more of a favorite, in theory. They're definitely not going to get as many points as they did this year. I can tell you that much right now. Playing forward. Jolos is in the play-in as we speak. Cross in, blocked away. Botlas or Monterrey scores. Here's a chance. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Frias is on for Estrada. 2-1 Monterrey. Wow. I bet it's half because she doesn't want to certify Trump's victory. And by that I mean she doesn't want to be embarrassed by having to certify the election. If she has to, she will, but she's definitely going to get embarrassed. I don't believe vaccines cause autism, but I do believe there can be vaccine injuries in general. I don't think vaccines are 100% safe. There are side effects. I don't think autism's one of them. But I don't trust Big Pharma. I don't think it's possible for vaccines to cause autism. Because autism's not genetic. Or I should say, it doesn't change your genetics like that. It's not a virus. It's a mind thing. It's in your brain. It's the way your brain works. I don't think vaccines can change that. But either way, I don't trust Big Pharma. I am leery of vaccines with side effects in general, not just COVID, but in general. I think there can be bad side effects for vaccines. They even say it on the paper. If you read those little booklets or whatever, they do talk about the side effects. But see, people don't do that. They don't read the fine print. And you definitely, and just like the cure for cancer, you know what? I'll tell you this. I do believe that we have the cure for cancer. I think we know what cures cancer. But the pharma companies won't let it come out because guess what? And the hospitals, they want to make more money off the people who have cancer while they take their chemo drugs and take radiation and such, and other drugs they need to keep up their quality of life. They would rather make money on that than just give you a cure-all. But I do believe we know how to cure cancer. It's just not going to ever be put out. And I also believe there are natural ways to fight against cancer as well. So I don't trust the pharma companies at all. I don't trust big pharma at all. I don't trust healthcare companies at all, frankly. I think when it comes to pharma and healthcare, they would rather us be sick. They would rather us be sick than us and make money off of us than actually us being healthy. So, but I don't trust big pharma one bit. Yeah. And I also think we're closer. And I also believe we're closer to life extension and a better health span than you would think as well. Header. And there's a fight between red card. Red card. He was actually throwing hands. He was actually throwing hands. He was actually throwing hands. Wait, is that a straight up red card for both guys? Guetta gets a red card. Is that Brandon Vasquez? No, that was Lucas Ocampos, but Brandon Vasquez is not even on the pitch for Monterrey. He was actually throwing hands. Ocampos was actually throwing hands. He actually was throwing hands. It was a red card for both guys. Both straight reds. Wow. That is nuts. Guetta comes out and tackles him pretty harshly. He was throwing hands. They were actually throwing hands. 86th minute. Wasn't too crazy, but they were actually throwing hands. Ocampos. See if Guetta is off. Yeah, it looks like it's two straight reds, one each. Guetta and Ocampos, two straight reds. Arteaga's pulling him off. It's crazy. They're waiting to pull him off until they pull off Ocampos. Which means he's probably out for at least the next two rounds, or the next round. Wouldn't there be like another route so he doesn't punch up on him in the back? There will be a free kick for Monterrey, though. The tackle was a free kick, but Monterrey, Canales to take the free kick. Shot, save. Right at the keeper, 88th minute. Shot cross into the side netting is a corner. Saved. Headed down. 89th minute. It's out for a throw for Monterrey. Looks like Monterrey will be under Pumas, but they will be top 6 with the win. They will be 5th. They will be in the top 6. They'll play Pumas in the first round either way. They will play Pumas in the first round either way, even if they have a better goal differential or goals scored number. Monterrey attacking. Got brought down in the box. No penalty. Game's getting a bit chippy. Into the 90th minute. Free kick for León. Fimbres, surprised he didn't get a yellow card there. Maybe should have. "12 minutes of stoppage time. Yeah, we ain't done yet. VAR, red card. Playing forward. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Pretty good. One minute down, 11 to go. Jubilee's deteriorating. Destiny is deteriorating. Honestly, the way I prefer to watch Jubilee videos is if Abba and Preach talk about it. Way more standable. Way more standable to watch Abba and Preach react to them, in my opinion. 93rd minute. Fimbres gets a yellow card for kicking the ball, or a red card for kicking the ball away. Fimbres gets a red card for kicking the ball away. Ors Morera got. San is deteriorating. Cenk Uygur is deteriorating. Steven Mendoza got a red card. Huh. The guy who scored the goal for León got a red card. Jesus Christ. León's down to 9. 10v9. Oh my God, he's pissed. He kicked the ball away. Malice at the Palace? Oh no! He's going to go into the stands and punch a guy for throwing a cup at him. He's trying to, Malice at the Palace! Malice at the Palace! Malice at the Palace! They're going to have to just frog walk him to the locker room. They're going to have to frog walk him to the locker room. Oh, my. 3 reds altogether, yes. He almost went full Malice at the Palace. He kicked the ball away. Luckily, he didn't hit the head of his teammate. They throw a bottle at him, and he almost goes Malice at the Palace. Oh, my God. Brendan Vasquez is about to come on for Monterrey, by the way. Oh, my God. Just gets frog walked down the frickin' Canales. Shot, save, rebound. Nobody there. 2 reds for León, 1 for Monterrey. What the hell? Malice at the Palace. Malice at the Palace. This game's going off the rails. And that was his goal. Shot past the post. Free kick. No, it's a goal kick. Goal kick, 95th minute. Those got calls against Chivas Tigres. Crazy ass game. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Save. Like, that was like, he almost went full Malice at the Palace. Like, that's nuts. That was nuts, man. That was went full Malice at the Palace. 2-1, 2-1, Rayados. We're halfway through stoppage time. And even though, we don't even know if it actually is halfway. We don't even know if it actually is halfway. Is it going to be 12 minutes proper, or are we going to have more time? Expect the Tropico to be in the conference final. I don't know if it'll be this crazy. Wow. I didn't even think the referee lost control, to be fair. I don't even think he did. León's playing with 9. Monterrey's playing with 10, but Ocampo's damn near threw hands on Guetta. Shot save. Brendan Vasquez is coming on for Monterrey. Hector Moreno's off for Tecatito Corona. Brendan Vasquez is on. Nice. Remember LA Galaxy's comeback versus LAFC 4-2? Yep. Brendan Vasquez with a cross in. Keeper gets to it. Over halfway through stoppage time if they call it at 12 minutes. I don't think I've seen a game this crazy on red cards. I don't think I have. Well, no, Nations League final. The Nations League final, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. It's true. Corner, shot down, cleared. Playing forward. Brandon Voss. No, it's Tecatito. Tecatito plays it to León's feet. 98th minute. 98th minute. De La Rosa plays it forward. Monterrey. Shot past the post. Corner. If they win, they finish 4th. They have the seeding against Pumas. Tijuana Puebla match begins. Cross in. Brought down. Let's do back for Monterrey. 90th. Shot past the post. Playing forward. León. Shot wide. .101 of 12 minutes. Wide. See if they add on anything after the 12th, this next minute. But it should be that. What a weekend. I agree. .30 seconds. Monterrey will not have the seeding advantage against Pumas and the home advantage in the second leg if they can't score another goal. They have 20 seconds. Brandon Vasquez. Yep, Tijuana Puebla has started. Boca 2-0 win. Haha, take that, Gago. Full time, 2-1. 2-1 esta noche para Monterrey. They went straight to 12 minutes, 2-1. If you like the stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in playlist, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. 2-1, 2-1 esta noche. There you go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.